In this example, let's find the domain of the square root function f of x equals the square root of 6x squared plus x minus 2. Recall, the domain of a function is the set of x values of the function. And for square root functions, like f of x, the domain is all the values of x that makes what's underneath the square root positive. In other words, the domain of f of x is all the x values so that 6x squared plus x minus 2 is bigger than or equal to 0. Or another way that we can think about this is that f of x is undefined if 6x squared plus x minus 2 is less than 0. We solved this inequality to find that x has to be between negative 2/3 and 1/2 for 6x squared plus x minus 2 to be less than 0. So since f of x is not defined for x between negative 2/3 and 1/2, the domain is all other values of x. So we can conclude that the domain of f of x equals the square root of 6x squared plus x minus 2 is all the values before negative 2/3 and all the values after 1/2. And again, we can visualize the domain on the number line. Our function is not defined between negative 2/3 and 1/2, but is defined everywhere else.